Hi guys, it's Tammy. Welcome to Embellish the Story. I hope you're having a great day. And today what I wanted to do was make these cute little float tags, and I showed them to you on my last video. And what they do is there's 3 journal cards, and they're small little journal cards. They're and they flip. Let's see, I made it got this, so one will flip left and one right and one left. And then this one flips. So these are not that hard to make at all. So I wanted to just go through the process that I went through to make them with you. And these papers and cards I'm working with today are from a kit called the French Teacup Kit. And you can find this kit at Odulcina and Etsy. And she has another Etsy store where she sells journals, Odulcina Journals. And then she has a really great YouTube channel. Check it out if you hadn't. It's called Odulcina Scrap Ann. So she's a very talented lady, and I think you would enjoy her. And this digital has been a lot of fun to work with. So we're going to get started on these and make us a cute little flip tag. All right, so I have my supplies laying out here. And what I'm going to need is some glue, of course, and 2 tags, or it could just be 2 pieces of paper that will fit the journal card. And I need 3 journal cards, or 3 small pieces of paper. So for this one, with these journal cards, they were 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And so when I cut out a 6 1/2 by 3 tag, which is my usual large size tag that I make, they fit perfectly. So I was noticing that the tag needs, if it's 3 inches, these are 3 inches wide, and these are 2 1/4 inches wide. So they need to be about 3/4 an inch smaller than the tag, is what it looks like. Because there needs to be at least some space here. I guess it could go all the way to the end. It really wouldn't matter. I just haven't tried it that way. I don't know if that would hurt anything. But I'm going to have a front of a tag and a back of a tag, because we're going to make kind of a mess back here, and we can cover it up when we back the tag. So what I want to do is we're going to have, and I have 3 pieces of lace, and they're about, they're the length of the tag, which would be, of the journal card, which is 3 1/4 inches, and they're about 1 inch wide. So they're the length of the card, and then about 1 inch wide. Alrighty, so I have 3 pieces of lace, and I have some washi tape. So what I'm going to do is arrange my cards the way I want them. So I want a left flip, and a right flip, and a left bottom flip. So I'm going to have 2 on the left and 1 on the right. And I do want to leave room for some trim when I decorate it. So I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to make sure I go below where the holes are going to be for the tag top. So the best thing I've learned to do is to completely do the bottom card, and then the bottom left card, and then the top left card. So I wrote that to myself. Okay. That's not where. I cut that off. You're going to do the bottom left, then you'll do the top left, then you'll do the right middle. I cut that off and I trimmed that card. All right. So this is the card that's going to go on the bottom left. And what I'm going to do, it's going to be like this. So I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to tape it down in that spot with washi tape. And that's going to help me through the rest of the process. And of course I picked a washi tape that if it's crooked you can tell because it's got a line. All right, so I'm going to put the washi tape down. And then I'm going to turn it over And just to reinforce it, I'm going to put down another piece of washi tape on this side. I'm going to cover that up. If you want, at this point, especially if you glued your washi, it would hold, but I want to cover that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm really just taking a scrap piece of lace and I'm going to put it down. And then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to glue it back here. And like I said, it gets kind of messy back here, but that's okay because we're going to completely cover it up. Let me move my tweezers out of there. All right. I tried a thicker lace one time because it was a real pretty lace and it was thicker and it was really not very cooperative. So I'm using a thin lace because it was easier to work with. All right, so that's on there. And that should hold pretty well. So now I want this top card about right here. So I'm going to turn it and tape it. And I'm just going to tape this top half right here. I think washi tape is something I need to get. I always forget to use it, and I don't have many colors of washi tape. And then I'm going to secure it on the top on the other side. Okay. Sticking to my fingers. So I'm just going to, I should have gotten a longer piece. So, and then I'll cover that, so I'm not real worried about it showing. All right, so I'm going to take this lace, another piece of lace, and I'm just going to place it here and then fold it. Put the lace there. I don't know if you've ever done this, but once I did this, because I didn't follow a video, it was something I'm sure there's one out there. But I just kind of, was playing with the journal cards, trying to come up with something different. And then I couldn't recreate my own thing. Like I made one and then I was trying to do the next one. And where I kept messing up over and over was not completely finishing the bottom one and trying to combine the top and bottom process. So I finally learned if I completely finish the bottom one and then move to the top, then that's the way it works. So that's what I kept doing wrong. All right. So this next one, I want this little heart to hang about right there. So I'm just going to place that there and flip it and put down the washi tape. Alright, so I have the washi tape on the front. I'm just going to flip it and put some washi tape on the back. I'm going to kind of make it narrow on the card, so I really don't want the washi tape to show. This isn't the world's prettiest washi tape. Alright, so that is folding. And so then I'm just going to put the lace on the side of this, and the lace also will help hinge it. because that washi, you know, we already talked about, I think we already talked about how it's not real reliable as far as something that's going to hold consistently. Right. So I've got a pretty big mess here on the back, but that's okay because we're going to lay this down here and we're just going to cover that up. So I'm just going to make sure everything's okay on the front before I do that. So I have a left, a right, and a left. If you have prettier washi tape, you know, definitely, if I had prettier washi tape, I would definitely have used it. It would look better there. But it looks like it's going to be good. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my backing. So this is what I normally would have backed it with. I just waited until I had finished constructing the front of the tag. I'm going to pull these pretty good before I lay it down. All right. Just kind of line it up. All of my tags have shown this, and I have not been able to really keep that from happening. So if that bothers you, maybe you can come up with a way that that doesn't show. It really doesn't bother me because I remember, you know, the good thing about junk journaling is it doesn't have to be perfect. But if that bothers you, then go ahead and you know, maybe you can figure out some way to keep that from happening. I didn't line these up just perfect. I'm gonna punch this hole. All right. So we have a left, a right, and a left flip, and that's the basics of the tag. Probably just trim that right there. That's the basics of the tag. It's just a cute, fun tag. I think I thought about this because my little granddaughter, who's 2.5, she likes those books that flip, and I guess that's why this flip was on my mind. So I'm not going to decorate it in this video. I just wanted to look at the way I've decorated these two, and they're basically the same thing, just where I put it. So on this one, I put a bow on this top card, and on this one, I put the bow on the bottom card. And then I put lace in the middle here, and I've left this one blank so you can see this flower because I thought that was a really pretty flower. This one didn't have that. So, and I put a piece of trim on this one in the middle. And then this one, I trimmed the tag, and then the bottom of the card, I did a little scrunch of my sari silk with a pearl. And on this one, I did the scrunch on the top with a button. So basically, I decorated it the same. I just kind of moved it around. And then I put a bow on this one, and of course, a plainer tag top on that one. So this is the tag, and then, you know, once you decorate it, of course, that's what makes the difference. But I thought that was fun, and there was 8 little cute little journaling cards. I've cut them out of this, but there were 8 on this. So that was a fun way to use them. So I hope you enjoyed this, and maybe you'll come up with a way to make the back a little neater. It doesn't really bother me, but it shows in all of them, that side. This one, well, there it is there. So I hope you make you a fun little tag or two, and just I hope you have a great day. And always remember to embellish the story. Bye-bye.